In this episode, I want to give you a technique to help you make success easier, which will hopefully lead to you being happier and more fulfilled. Hey, I'm Sherman and welcome to Geek Psychology, where life is a game, and this is the walkthrough. So the truth is, changing your life isn't easy, but it does get easier once you know what you're doing. That's because there are two parts of becoming a person who lives a consciously designed life. It starts with getting clear on who you need to become and then taking steps to become that person, even if it's uncomfortable. This is how we become our avatars in games. Like, this is all leveling up. Who do you want to become? What level do you want to reach? And then how do you do it? And I found that one of the best ways to hack your self-development is by asking yourself this question: who do I need to become to get what I want? Once you have an answer, then the next step is figuring out what steps the future you took in reverse in order to become that person that they are. So let's say that, for example, you want to be a healthier person. Okay, so you might think that means, going on a diet and doing more exercise, but actually becoming a truly healthy person involves more than just physical health. It also means learning how to manage stress better, cultivating compassion for yourself and others, and it also means having a positive relationship with food and all these other different environmental aspects. So it's not just one thing that changed that brought you to your goal, it's a whole system. Right? It's the whole environment, it's your mindset, it's your state. And that can be kind of hard to understand and kind of fathom, like, how do I get this goal from the start? So using this process, it helps make it a lot easier. So what you want to do is pick a goal that you have, or maybe a problem that you're facing, and then pick a moment in time after having achieved that goal, and then describe where you're living, who you're talking to, what activities you're doing, and what thoughts and emotions you're experiencing in the present progressive tense, like I am blah, 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 ing. So for example, I'm living in Hawaii and I'm sitting on the beach. I'm watching my daughter and wife play games, right? Play in the water. And I have the image of them in my head, right? And I have this image of the house that I want in my head. I run bi-monthly training sessions where people fly from all over the world to learn about how to improve their lives. And I just finished the July session, the July training session. I'm feeling happy about the programs, but I'm using this time to consider what better ways I can get people to join the programs and to help them make more impactful changes faster. So I'm thinking about bringing in some support to help me facilitate the sessions. Okay, so that's present progressive. That's me having already done the thing, finished the successful goal, and then talking about what life is like. So the next part is then to ask the future you how they did it, how you did it. So, like, hey, what's the most impactful thing that you did? And what was the biggest lesson? And what was the first step that you took? Maybe your answer to yourself, or my answer to myself in this situation, would be like, well, I had to get out of my comfort zone and I had to actually start creating a structure for my courses. So I looked up some similar products and already successful courses, and then I put my own spin on it. Then I made a version of it and I tweaked it from there. And the biggest lesson was that the version 1 isn't going to be great. So go for version 3 as soon as possible. Meaning that I had to implement and track what was going well and what wasn't. And the first step was to ask potential clients what their biggest frustrations and desires were. So in my example there, I have a big list of different insights and ideas that came about just from asking my future self what he did to become successful. Right? And it's so clear when you do that. And these are just my examples, right? This is my situation, a moment in time in my future that I'm talking to myself, asking what he did, what I did to become successful. So bring it into your own world, right? If it's a health goal, ask your future self how they became healthier. If it's wealth, do the same thing with wealth or relationships. Like, how did you get into this amazing relationship with this amazing person? You're going to figure out some really important things that are already there because you already know how to be happy and successful We just get in our own ways sometimes. So from there, all you got to do is start taking action based on what you told yourself. And if you feel that, you lack motivation and energy to get stuff done, then click like first. And then check out this video over here for 5 little things to boost your energy levels, aka Manopots. Good luck, have fun. Peace. I bet you thought that I was going to play that in the outro bloopers. It would definitely be a blooper because I suck at it. Really, really bad. I have very little musical talent, but maybe I'll keep practicing. Maybe I just got to ask my future self what he did to learn how to play the ukulele. And I bet I know. It's probably just pick it up and play it more. Yeah, that's it. That's the one.